Amateur cocky fighters getting destroyed. As a professional fighter, going up against another professional fighter is one thing. But as an amateur who's never been in the big leagues, or even taken a punch before, it beats my wildest imagination why you'd want to go up against a professional. Maybe we shouldn't blame them because in our minds we can do anything. And with one fight class or a few hours in the gym, and of course lots of adrenaline, some of these amateur fighters think they can take on a professional fighter. Guess they didn't have anyone to tell them that it takes more than adrenaline and foolish boldness. Let's take a look at some amateur fighters who got what they were looking for. A real-life fight lesson. 1. Jupiter Noun. Jupiter, the fighter in the white shirt, is an amateur fighter who decided to go up against 3-time state champion. I mean, that should have been enough to deter him from the fight, but I guess it was a heavy price to pay in order to gain attention for the match and grow his online audience. The professional fighter was landing some serious blows on Jupiter, but at first it seemed Jupiter didn't get the memo that you're supposed to hit back. At one point, he even turned his back to the professional fighter who just kept delivering face punches. By the time Jupiter got the memo and tried to go after his opponent, he almost sprained his ankle in the process. Maybe it was warning him to back off. To help him out, the professional fighter even gives him the chance to hit him, but even his punches were afraid to touch the fighter. Jupiter obviously got destroyed. Poor guy. 2. Whack-a-mole. This street fighter in blue thought he could take on the Muay Thai fighter in green. And anything that can make you think you can go against a martial artist skilled in one of the deadliest arts is just plain stupid. From the start of the fight, this street fighter comes in hot with punches to his opponent that hardly do the trick. Guess his best defense was offense, but the Muay Thai fighter is able to defend himself and throw in a face punch. He then delivers a few punches and a kick to the face that throws the street fighter to the ground. Without giving him room to breathe, the Muay Thai fighter lunges forward to deliver another high kick to his opponent's face, with a row of punches that knocks his opponent out and against the ropes. Poor guy, he got whacked like a mole. 3. Air punches. Let's be honest, it's totally dumb to go up against a professional fighter when you can't even throw a single punch. The challenger in shorts has a unique technique that's only seen in cartoons, as he throws punches that are just plain hilarious and they don't even touch his opponent. His opponent, clearly not feeling his comical moves, lands punches to his face. But the amateur fighter just covers his face and even tries to move away. The professional fighter then gives the amateur a chance to hit him as he holds his hands behind his back. At least this way it can almost be a fair fight. But the amateur couldn't even hit him. The professional fighter ends up schooling the amateur fighter. 4. Trolled down. It's one thing to be able to fight using strongly worded messages on your phone and from the comfort of your house, but when you think you can confront a heavyweight boxer, then you've got something else coming. This skinny amateur is Charlie Zelenoff, who's an internet troll, and he's up against heavyweight boxer Deontay Wilder. Charlie had run his mouth on the internet and was standing face-to-face with Wilder. Tensions were so high, they didn't even get in the ring. And frankly, it would have been a waste because it took Wilder only one punch to teach Charlie a lesson. While Charlie's on the floor with his head covered by his hands, Wilder lands another blow to completely warn him off. Guess Charlie should have stuck to fighting with his words. 5. Girl power. Gone are the days when you could insult a person by saying you fight like a girl, because this female fighter has completely redefined it. Miesha Tate took on 4 amateur guys who could not withstand her girl power and were left either red-faced or tapped out. One of the fighters is even seen running away from Tate just to avoid her iron hold. But in the end, Tate comes up on top looking so relaxed as if she hadn't just taken on 4 men.
Wait, time. Oh. Yeah!
Nah, I'm fucked.
Hey,
6. Spaghetti legs. This amateur in blue clearly doesn't know what to do with his legs or even how to kick with them as he comically swings his legs to his opponent. The opponent uses the opportunity to land a face punch that destabilizes the amateur fighter. As the fighter in blue tries to land some punches of his own, his opponent delivers 2 punches to the face with a knee kick that completely knocks out this amateur fighter. Guess he should have known the strength of his legs before entering a fight. 7. Death Wish. This shirtless amateur had just walked into the studio to challenge one of the professional fighters. I wonder what he was thinking. He's even so cocky that the professional fighter tries to touch gloves, but he doesn't respond. But it might just be that he had no idea what it meant. The professional fighter lands a blow to his face as he tries to show off some evasive moves. He tries to hit the professional fighter with some punches and even a right hook, but it doesn't even touch the pro fighter. Seeing a clear shot, the pro fighter lands punches in the amateur's face, which makes him stagger a little bit before falling on the mat. Guess he got what he came for, a beatdown. 8. Sleep tight. This amateur in red shorts had challenged this pro fighter, and the pro fighter had no plans to take it easy on him. Our amateur fighter bounces around the ring like he's got this covered. Little did he know that he was about to go down. He doesn't even put his hands up like someone in a fight, he just swings them around. But the pro fighter's there for business as he kicks the amateur in the stomach twice, which sends him rolling on the floor against the cage. No doubt the amateur must have said something before the fight that ticked this fighter off. As the pro fighter swoops in to choke the amateur fighter with his knee, it seems the amateur has a little fire in him as he holds the pro fighter in a clinch. But the pro fighter lands some more blows and holds the amateur challenger in a chokehold till he passes out. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Out of all these amateur clips, which was your favorite? You can let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please press like to show your support. Subscribe to watch more content like this and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.